hello, sound 1 2 3 4, hello, sound 1 2 3 4, hello.
Hello, sound check 1 2 3. Hello, sound check 1 2 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, distinguished faculty members, and fellow attendees, a very warm welcome and good morning to all of you. I'm Aksar Zaheen, and it is with immense honor and pleasure that I stand before you as the host of this conference on materials for sustainable energy and climate change, along with my co-host Kainat Khalid. Before we embark on this journey of exploration and collaboration, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude, firstly to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Usman Hassan, whose presence graces this occasion with significance. Secondly, to the respected principal of SEME, Dr. Amir Azam Khan, whose guidance steers us forward. A special acknowledgement goes to the British Council in HEC Pakistan for their invaluable support in making this dream a reality. Lastly, I would like to extend my warm welcome to each and every one of you. Your presence here reflects your dedication to making an impactful contribution to our planet's future, and we are truly honored to have you here. Let us initiate the proceedings of the day with a recitation from the Holy Quran, a beautiful reminder of the importance of unity and harmony in all that we do. I would like to invite Osama Hanif to recite few verses from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان آمنت بالله صدق الله العظيم. Translation. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the most gracious, He has taught the Quran to His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has created the soul of mankind. The beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has taught him the speech of whatever has happened and whatever will happen. The sun and the moon are programmed, moving on a fixed orbit. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Sustainability isn't just a goal, it's a fundamental principle that guides our choices and actions. It's about finding harmony between our needs, the needs of the future generations, and the delicate balance of nature. Today we stand at a critical juncture where the consequences of our action ripple far beyond our time. Human-driven climate changes is reshaping the world as we see. Rising temperatures, sea level changes, extreme weather events. These are not abstract concepts but tangible realities that demand our immediate actions. In this moment of challenge, we find an opportunity of building bridges of understanding and unity to address the crisis head-on. As we gather here, we recognize that we hold the power to reverse these trends, shape a more sustainable future. This remarkable event is a collaborative effort between the School of Chemical and Materials Engineering NUST and Cranfield University in the UK, in association with ComSat's University Islamabad, University of Karachi, Ghulam Ishaq Khan Institute of Engineering Sciences and Technology, and NED University of Engineering and Technology. This conference is made possible under the British Council Mobility Grant, which serves as a testament to our commitment to fostering international cooperation and academic excellence. Now, I would like to invite the distinguished team leads to deliver their opening remarks. First, may I request Dr. Adnan Sayed, the team lead from the UK, to address the audience. So kindly join us on the stage. Sorry, there's a little mismanagement. Now I would like to call Dr. Nasir Mahmood, the team lead from Pakistan and chairperson of Matsec, to kindly join us on the stage.
Thank you very much for everyone to come today. I'm grateful to the projector to finding the time to come this very important event. We started this project when the initial call from British Council came back sometime around January, February 2023. We bring together 5 universities from Pakistan together and Canfield as our partner back in the UK. So there are about 14 faculty members. So 14 are there and 5 from the Canfield universities. So if we combine the experiences of these faculty members, around 20 members, so it's over 150 years experiences. And they have done multiple projects, including the theme of this conference, which is sustainability in energy and climate. We all know this is a very important area, and there will be a lot of discussion about this one. And this is a collective responsibility of all of us to find different ways that how each of us can, contribute to mitigate the effect of these, climate changes. In addition, because we know there is a constantly temperature rise in every year and every decades. So this is also very alarming because of the rise of the sea, melting of the glaciers. So like in our country, we get big disasters every couple of years, like flood are coming, or very abrupt rain, or so these kind of things. So we will discuss some of these things in our today this conference. At the end, I would like to thank you, British Council and HEC, for providing this platform, due to which this initiative and collaboration has started. And I'm hopeful and confident that with the combined efforts from the universities in Pakistan through this consortium, as well as with our UK partner in Canfield, we will be able to provide those solutions which will able to have some effect to mitigate this mega challenge, which is not affecting our region, but affecting the whole globe. So I once again thank you everyone for coming today, and I hope we will have very useful and fruitful conversation, panel discussion, and keynote speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The significance of advanced materials in the sustainable energy solutions cannot be overstated. From solar panels and wind turbines to next generation batteries, these materials enable us to harness and utilize energy in ways that can minimize our carbon footprint. These materials are the building blocks of innovation, the catalyst for transformation, and the pillars of progress. In this context, I would like to take a moment to convey my deep appreciation for the School of Chemical and Material Engineering, the school's proactive stance in organizing events such as this conference underscores its unwavering commitment to knowledge dissemination and fostering dialogue on critical issues. It is an honor to invite Dr. Amir Azam Khan, the Honorable Principal of School of Chemical and Material Engineering, to share with us an insightful overview of the school's remarkable journey. So kindly take the dice.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear colleagues, our distinguished guests, professors, representatives from Cranfield University and also from other universities in Pakistan, our worthy chief guest, Professor Dr. Usman Hassan, the Pro-Rector ACAD, and students, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for being present here on this important occasion where the SEME is organizing a conference on the materials for sustainable energy and climate change in collaboration with Cranfield University and supported by the British Council. We have a very august gathering today, and I hope that every one of you is going to benefit out of this event. We have keynote speakers from UK online, and then we have face-to-face presentations throughout the day. Just to give you in one short minute, because I don't want to take a long time, that the purpose of the School of Chemical and Materials Engineering is also not only to impart education to students and to prepare leaders for the future, but also to organize activities which are in a way used to develop the intellectual capacities of the researchers and of the students, postgraduate students as well as undergraduate students. So with this, I would like to say thank you once again, and I hope that your stay in NUST you really appreciate and enjoy your stay at NUST. So thank you very much.
Now I would like to have Dr. Adnan Sayed, the team lead from UK, to address the audience. Sir, kindly join us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. So, thank you once again, NUST University, for inviting us, and of course thanks to British Council and HEC for providing us this opportunity to come to Pakistan again on this beautiful forum of climate change and to address the issue in more detail and talk a bit more on this topic. So as far as opening remarks are concerned, Dr. Nasser requested, so a few words from our side. First, to point out why we are here. So just to remind ourselves, the rationale of this grant given by British Council is to support is basically to enhance the research quality in Pakistan on this topic, and it's about increase the mobility opportunities from both sides. So academics in Pakistan to come to UK, and academics or researchers from UK to come to Pakistan, and this particular funding is an example of that. You see, 5 of us are here in Pakistan. One researcher from Cranfield University will be coming to Karachi. We are going there next week. And similarly on this grant, 14 academics from different universities in Pakistan coming to UK next month. So again, as an outcome of this forum. And to deeper institutional partnership in multiple areas, and the British Council has set multiple themes. One of them is climate change, which is again a key topic today for many places, pretty much all over the globe. So after that, I've got a few slides on Cranfield University. I know I hope a lot of you, most of you know about Cranfield University. If not, we have got some slides here to share with you. It has a history of 75 years, so it's not a new university, but it's been there for a long time under different names. It's one of the top UK university and research institution. As I've got a few slides, you'll see later. It is exclusively a postgraduate university. So in Europe, it's the only university which offers postgraduate courses for masters and PhD. So we stand out and unique in that perspective. It has world-class research facilities. So either we talk about energy sector, aerospace sector, in environment. We have the labs, outclass labs with the latest equipment we can think of in the research. Similarly, we have excellent collaboration with industries. So we work very closely with industry, and our research is industrial driven. So clients like, for example, Rolls-Royce, Siemens, you name it, in power generation sector, aerospace, they work very closely with Cranfield University. Back in 1946, as you see here on the slide, this is what the Cranfield University, where we are today, it was back in days an Air Force base. You can see a runway there and barracks at the time. And then from then onwards, it evolved into Aeronautical College and then into a university. And this is where we are today, middle of nowhere. It has villages all around it, and a beautiful campus in the middle in Bedfordshire, where I lived myself for 3 years doing my PhD, and a beautiful experience. So anybody consider doing a PhD, it's a nice place to be. You can focus on the studies, very good. Some numbers for you to look at. So we have a huge number when it comes to postgraduates, so approximately 5,000 students on master courses from a different part of the world, including Pakistan. We have many who have been here to Cranfield. Many are there right now. Similarly, a big number in PhD courses. Every year students came from different part of the world again. And many of them are also mature students, so part-time facilities. If somebody's interested doing a PhD part-time as a family man or mature student, we also have, of course, a very lenient program for them as well. Again, in terms of ranking, because we are not an undergraduate setup, we have a postgraduate, so a lot of people don't know, but as far as its ranking is concerned, you can see here, in particular, mechanical engineering, aeronautics, and manufacturing and materials, you see we are world number 27, right? So we are under top 30 when it comes to ranking. So a huge achievement there for Cranfield. So we have distinctive strengths. We have distinctive strengths. So as you can see, some themes here, from aerospace to energy and sustainability, and we have got water science department. So these are different themes, and out of these themes we combine them together, and we have formed schools. So for example, I came from SATM, S-A-T-M, which is a School of Aerospace, Transport, and Manufacturing and Materials. Similarly, we have 3 more schools. Altogether, we've got 4 schools: SATM, SUI, School of Management, and School of Defense. And within these schools, we have got different themes, as you see here on the slide. So it's a very different model, what you see in other universities, a conventional model where you have a School of Mechanical Engineering or Chemical Engineering, but unlike that, we have a different structure there. So within that school, for example, in manufacturing materials, we have got different centers in that team. So, for example, couple of us, me and Dr. Sue Impey from SAPSI, School of Surface Engineering and Precision Center, you see in the yellow blob. Similarly, Dr. Khan with us, and Dr. Costas, who is joining us on Monday. They are also from SATEM, from different centers there. And then we move on to SWE, which is a different school, Water, Energy and Environment. And you can see here the centers, the water, environment and agriculture, food, energy and sustainability, Center for Design Engineering. And Dr. Zahir here with us, he's also from Environment Science, so he belongs to one of the center there. So the reason for us to show you here as well, that if you want to discuss more about in these particular themes and centers, you are more than welcome to engage with us during the day, today or tomorrow, to find out more about these centers as far as activities are concerned, as research focus is concerned. Right? These are another two centers within SWE, Environment and Agri-Food. Environment Center, Soils, Agri-Food and Bioscience. I'm taking a little long on these slides because Dr. Zahir pointed out yesterday, take a bit time on our slides as well, so I think Dr. Zahir is happy today, hopefully. Dr. Zahir, raise your hand please, so people know if they want to talk about environment science, he's the person to talk to. All right, so my last slide here, back on climate change. So how do we get the solutions, climate change? Are we going to find the solution ourselves? The answer is no. It's a regional issue. We all know it's countries like Canada and some cold parts of the world where temperature is not the same anymore, used to be a few years ago, right? So global warming and all these catastrophic changes in the world has changed the dynamics of the whole world. So it's a global challenge. Regional alliance is necessary. We've got to work together to tackle this challenge. I put CSP technology there for a reason. I think most of you know what CSP is, concentrated solar power, which is excellent renewable energy source for, particularly for warm countries where sun is shining. Then somebody asked me why there's a lot of focus in the UK for that, because we don't have a lot of sun there, but yet it's a global challenge. We've got to work together with other countries, and we are developing technology as far as solar plates are concerned, the TES thermal energy storage materials are concerned. So we got to work together with the teams in Asia, in US, and the rest of the world. Similarly, it's not just one particular discipline who will be resolving the issue, like chemists, no. So it's not just a chemist job. We need material scientists, we need engineers, and we also need economists and other disciplines to work together. And similarly, stakeholders, so, right? So it's the academics, not just them, but also the industry and the policymakers and the public domain. So we work together, and hopefully we will get some good solution to work in a team. So as far as acknowledgements are concerned, again, I would like to thank British Council and HEC for funding this program. And our colleagues at NUST, Dr. Nasser and his team, and rest of the other universities in Pakistan who are part of this program. So thank you, everybody, for that. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our conference is graced with the presence of a distinguished chief guest, pro-rector academics, whose insights and perspectives are highly esteemed in the academic world. He was honored with the HEC's Best Teacher Award in 2011 and NUST President's Gold Medal for the Best Teacher in 2015, and has garnered respect not just from his students but also from scholars within and beyond the nation's borders. As we gather here to deliberate on crucial matters of sustainable energy and climate change, it is an honor to invite our chief guest, pro-rector academics of NUST, Professor Dr. Usman Hassan. So kindly take the dais and share your valuable views.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. So, first of all, I would really like to welcome our guests from Cranfield, Dr. Sue Impi, Dr. Adnan Sayed, Dr. Khan, Dr. Zahir. It's such a pleasure to have all of you here on our campus for this conference. I would also like to thank the organizers, Principal Dr. Amer, Dr. Adil Wakas for joining us for this session. I see many faculty members from other schools. Dear students, such a pleasure to have all of you here, so thank you very much for being here with us. And for me, it's such a great honor to be a part of this very timely discussion that we are having on the topic of sustainable energy and climate change. If we talk about these topics, I think there are several global challenges around these domains, but particularly as far as our country, Pakistan, is concerned, we have been deeply impacted through climate change. There are so many sustainability issues that we face here in this country. So I'm so glad that British Council and HEC has supported us in this project so that we can work with international experts and we try to solve these big challenges around these very important domains. Coming to materials, I mean, materials have a big role to play. If we talk about storage devices, we talk about renewable energy, infrastructure, materials are everywhere. You talk about carbon capture. So I'm sure that this conference and the discussions that would happen in this venue are going to be very useful. And we would be targeting towards solving some of the great challenges. And I'm sure this is just the beginning. And I was very excited to see that this is not just one event. The team from Cranfield is around for about a week. You're going to be traveling from NUST to other partners in Pakistan. You'll be collaborating, working with our students and faculty, and I'm sure this is going to lead to many useful discussions, which is going to have very significant outcomes with a long-term impact. Now, coming to Cranfield, our relationship goes a long way. Last year, I remember that there was Dr. Samina Masood from International Office who visited NUST. We had very useful discussions with her and her colleagues. Our rector was there, I think, last September, and we signed an agreement with Cranfield. But as I said, long way, because our rector is also a graduate of Cranfield. So he was there, I think, 20 years ago. So we have a huge relationship. Many faculty members are working with Cranfield. We really value this partnership, and I'm sure this new project is going to add value to our existing collaborations, and it's going to be something that is going to be very impactful for not only Pakistan, but for the UK and for the world as well. Just a quick message for the students who are participating in this event. I really am quite glad to see a good number of students participating. This is a great opportunity for you to interact and make new connections with our guests who have come along. We have faculty members and experts from other universities in Pakistan, so we would like to welcome all of them from different parts of the country. I've just heard that there's University of Karachi, NAT, GK is also there, I think University of Okada is there, and then we have the ComSat. So I'm sure that this is going to be a platform where you can learn a lot, you have to engage, and as I initially said as well, this is just the beginning. You have to forge long-term partnerships. These research connections should go along. You can always have those discussions through email and other means that we have. So again, such a pleasure to be here for this very timely conference. I would like to thank again our guests from Cranfield. We are so pleased to host you on our campus, and I hope you get some time to explore our campus as well. There are so many schools just like Cranfield. We are a very, very young university compared to Cranfield, about 30 years of age. But just let me quickly add that this is a very comprehensive, entrepreneurial university. We have a lot of focus on commercialization, our technologies that we develop here. We have a science and technology park, which is first of its kind in Pakistan on this campus. And the whole vision is to make a societal impact and create graduates who can contribute towards the society. And it would be great if you can move around the campus, see our facilities, and interact with our other faculty and students as well. Thank you very much again. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
As we continue with our proceedings, we'll have the honor of distributing souvenirs to acknowledge the remarkable contribution of our speakers, guests, and faculty members. For that, I would like to call Dr. Usman Hassan and Dr. Amir Azam to please distribute the shields.
Okay, sir. First off, we would like to have Dr. Adnan Syed, Cranfield University, UK.
Thank you so very much, sir. Next up, we have Dr. Zahir Nasser from Cranfield University.
Now we have Dr. Muhammad Khan from Cranfield University, UK.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Dr. Suimpe to collect her shield.
Now we have Dr. Nasir Ahmed, Park Team Lead and Conference Chairman.
Now I would like to call Mr. Mubashir Sheikh from the British Council.
Now we would like to have Mr. Asif Hussain, Director to Chairman, Higher Education Commission, Pakistan. Okay.
Next up, we have Dr. Amir Azam Khan, the Honorable Principal of SEME. Dr. Usman, please give him a seat.
Now, Dr. Adnan Syed, if you could kindly step forward, you will have the honor of presenting the souvenir to Pro-Rector Academics as a symbol of our appreciation. Sir, shield. Thank you, sir. Before we proceed with the next segment of our event, we'd like to capture this moment in a group photo. Kindly proceed towards the main entrance of SEME, that's at the end of the corner to the right. Followed by the group photo, there is a brief interlude of refreshments as we take a well-deserved tea break. Use this time to network, exchange ideas, and recharge for the enriching sessions that lie ahead. Please join us again in 25 minutes. Thank you.
पीछे खड़े हो सकते हैं सब.